Hello, Leo. Thanks so much for tuning in. Happy birthday to all you Leos. It's going to be a super powerful month for you. We've got the Lion's Gate with the new moon, and we're going to talk all about that. But first, let me just tell you that I'm Vickieverlie, the rock and roll prophetess. I've been in the metaphysical field for over 30 years. I started out as a tarot reader, but I've expanded to channeling. I write books, create decks, and do interdimensional art and personalized astrology art, all sorts of things. If you want to find out more about that, you can check out the sites below. The decks we'll be using today is the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, which is one of the first deck that I created, followed up by the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, the Animal Totem deck I also created. If you're a level 2 Patreon supporter, there's going to be 3 additional cards pulled from the Circle of Life Tarot. Okay, real quick announcement. I am open up for the Libra Ingress readings. These are quarterly readings. These Ingress readings that I do, they're very powerful. They last for the whole season. Many of you I know are familiar with them and purchase them every time, and I'm so grateful. And they will be available for a limited time, so if you're interested, you can check it out. This deck has been thoroughly shuffled, and I'm going to now just do a very loose shuffle to allow spirit guides and angels to pull out the cards that are meant for our, I almost said Scorpio friends, for our Leo friends for the month of August. And happy birthday to all you Leos. Again, we've got your new moon. I mean, there's just a lot. I'm going to talk about it. Let's get these cards out, and we're going to have to talk about that stuff for you guys. Okay, this is for Leo for August. I got 2 cards here, so I'm going to go. I never usually do this, but since there's 2, we're going to put them both out. As I'm laying out the cards, really look at these cards. It's one of the cool things about this deck is that these words, and they might look like it says something, or if a word kind of pulls you in, then it's meant for you. That's the way you can really get a message out of this reading, even though, I don't know which way I want to put these like this. Even though it's a general reading, you can get some really good personal messages. Okay, so here it is now. So here's what's going on. First of all, we've got the new moon in Leo. You get 1 new moon a year and 1 full moon a year, and this is it. This is your new moon. And then it's going to be on the very powerful 8/8, August 8th, Lion's Gate portal. So this is a very powerful time every year when the sun aligns with Sirius and the Orion's belt, and it's just a very powerful time where a big portal opens and there's all this influx of downloads, magic. There's a lot of energy behind anything that you're trying to put forth and do. Also, if your birthday is this month, well, it is. Well, it probably is. Some of you, the birthday might be in July. So if your birthday's this month, oh, by the way, let's put this out here. I have this code for you if you want to take the art class. I have the art class and I have the solar return astrology report, but even if you don't do any of these things, it's a very powerful time to create the life you want. This is your personal new year, not January 1st. Your solar return, or even this new moon Lion's Gate thing. This is your personal new year. Yeah, that create thing is. This is the code create for 35%. That's my gift to you for your birthday, off the spiritual painting course. It's more than a painting course. It's really about aligning with all your goals, getting clear about them, trying to bring them down in a real tangible way. And there's 15 different lessons in this course, so it's really pretty cool and pretty in-depth. So it'll be available through the month of August. If you want to sign up for that 35% off, you can find that information below. Well, let's see what we got for the cards, because the very first card out here was the 2 of Cups. So that is the Soulmate card. So some of you are definitely dealing with a soulmate in this month. I mean, I guess we're always dealing with soulmates. And your soulmate is not only just your love interest. Your children are your soulmates, your best friends. And we have so many soulmates in our lives. We don't come here alone. We come here to meet up with other souls. So you're going to be interacting with somebody on a soulmate level. And it certainly looks like maybe it's this King of Cups, could be one of the soulmates that you're dealing with. The King of Cups would be a water sign person. Now, by the way, we've got a couple of court cards here. These represent the people. This is a gender neutral reading, so there's no gender because it's going to be different for everybody. But the King of Cups could be a water sign person, a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces. And he's I'm saying he because it's a key on the card, but this person is in the upright position. So this means that they are a positive influence on their life, on your life, and they are here to help you. that they are going to be a positive force in your life, and that they are also mature. The Kings are more mature. They're further along down their path. They are not beginners. And if it is a love and romance reading, I mean connection, which with the Cups it totally could be, for sure. They are more mature in their love life, in their love, the way they behave in the relationships. They're not childish. They behave in a positive way in their relationships. So they are, there's somebody who, if it is a relationship, it's somebody who is, they're not a player. They're not looking for a fling, They're looking for an actual, actual relationship. That's what they're after. So they're not going to play you. They're not going to be, looking for a fling. They're looking for a relationship. And so if that's what you're looking for, definitely this could be somebody for you. Somebody very positive for you. All right. So the thing that's in the middle here, though, of this, between the soulmate card and this person, is we do have the Three of Pentacles. So somebody might be looking at your work. For some reason, I mean, I'm kind of in art mode anyway here lately, but it almost feels like it's a gallery. So for somebody out there, it could be like a gallery show. If you have a gallery show or you're just attending one, and you can meet somebody there. Or this could be maybe, an agent or a gallery owner that's trying to help you get your work out there. But that could be the way that you meet, the situation under which you meet. For some of you, it could be school, because often the Three of Pentacles is like schooling or something like that. But I'm just really getting really strong, like they're looking over your work. Again, it doesn't have to be artwork. Maybe they're looking over your resume or looking over your work history or something like that. And that could be the way that you meet. But this could also be the whole thing of your interaction. Maybe they're just somebody that you're working with, that you have a soulmate connection with. And it's not romantic in the least, but you're just a good team, There's Ten of Swords is in the spread here. So we are somebody, you're coming out of some really hurt things. But a decision is made that is going to turn that around. There's going to be a decision made that's going to turn that around. So maybe for some of you, if it's a job, you might have got laid off, or maybe your last relationship didn't go well, it ended badly, and but this decision is made. It could be a decision within yourself, like I'm just going to pick myself up and dust myself off and get back on this horse again. But it also could be a decision that's made by somebody else, to hire you, to ask you out on a date, or whatever it might be. The offer is being made. For some of you, because sometimes this can be the spirit of a child who's not incarnate yet, like that's looking to be born. So this could even be maybe there was, a false pregnancy or a miscarriage, and then that the soul is coming back. That could be also for a few of you out there. I'm feeling like that might be a thing. You do have the Seven of Cups down here. So that Seven of Cups energy is start visualizing. The Seven of Cups is a card of visualizing and creating your reality, but it also can be sometimes, especially when it shows next to, a card like this Ten of Swords, it can be like, be careful what you're visualizing and what you're thinking about. If you're running over these past hurts and disasters and stuff in your life, let's change that channel. Let's tune that tuner to another channel here. Let's tune that channel, turn that channel away to something else. The Queen of Swords is also here and right by this visualization. So the Queen of Swords is going to be a part of this visualization in some way. Either they're exactly what you've been visualizing, they have the capability or the help to make it come true, or maybe, they have this, it's a shared dream. Sometimes when somebody shows up next to the Seven of Cups like that, it's a shared dream, that they have the same dream as you, and together you move forward and make it all happen. And she's looking towards, this is where the two cards came out together, and we have this Chariot card. And the Chariot is, something really, really powerful. Excuse me for one second. It's really powerful and, sorry about that. It's like success beyond measure. The Chariot is super successful, majorly successful. the highest success card in the whole deck. It can mean travel too in some cases. If you're wanting to travel or go somewhere, this could be travel. But I feel like it's really tied into this, you know, having the success, making this thing successful, really bringing it home. You know, bringing it home is what I keep hearing, bringing it home. And, you know, this is a bonus card. I guess I can give you the bonus card for your birthday, right? But this kind of just wanted to come out too. I don't know which one actually would have came first, but the Temperance card is a beautiful, beautiful energy, especially when it shows with this card. So this is you dreaming and visualizing and asking, and this is your spirit guides, angels, higher self, and they're like, yeah, we can make that happen. We can put that together. Yeah, we can definitely make that happen. And they're working with you. They're working with you. And for some of you, because of all the spiritual cards too, this one might be somebody who, they might be, you know, in spirit already. Maybe that they passed away, but they're still working with you and still trying to help you. You definitely have, you know, people or, you know, spiritual, higher spiritual energies trying to help you and trying to make things go forward for you. Okay, so real quickly, don't forget about the Libra Ingress reading. Don't forget about this painting course if you want to try it. I mean, and 35% is a pretty nice discount. So it's going to be very affordable to just about anybody, and you don't have to have a lot of fancy art materials or anything. So check it out if you're interested. It's really a powerful tool to talk about creating your reality. Doing this thing, and it's not about creating a great work of art necessarily. It's the process. You know, it's a process. And I know you Leos are very creative anyway. You guys totally are. So many Leo friends are so creative. You rule the 5th house in astrology, the house of creativity. So come on, who's more creative than a Leo? I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and get your animal totem. The Wasp. Excuse me 1 second. I just need a quick drink of water here. Okay, the Wasp. Fearless warrior spirit of the sky. Shamanic healing and transformation. Stinging, attacking, fighting the good fight. Impassioned action makes dreams come true. Yes, well, impassioned action makes dreams come true. That's 100% for you. Because who is more passionate than a Leo, too? Nobody, you know. I put it up here because there was some glare, but I mean, it's right next to that Soulmate card. So for some of you, you know, there could really be some major passion stuff going on. Well, again, passion could be anything. It doesn't have to be passionate sexual. And maybe you're both passionate about this project or making this business a success or this trip or tour that might be coming up. You know, that could be part of the Chariot card as well. You know, it could be a lot of different things. Real quickly before I end, it is back to school season, so if you are going back to school or you have somebody who is a child or whoever and you need some notebooks or journals, I do have these beautiful with the my artwork on them. They're only $6 and some change through Amazon. You can get free shipping. Or if you just want a beautiful journal to write down your thoughts with, or a little gift for yourself for your birthday. And it's a great way that can help me out, but you also get something really nice for yourself. And I have all sorts of stuff on my website. You can get these decks and the books and the readings. And this is a great time also to order that Year Ahead Astrology report if you haven't. It's a very in-depth astrology report. It's like 60-some pages long. And it covers every single astrology aspect for the entire year. So around the time of your birthday or solar return, that's also a good time to order that. And there's many things that you can do, and I want to thank all of you who do, that cost nothing for me to help this channel, which is liking and commenting and hitting the like button and hitting the subscribe button. People tell me all the time they can't find me anymore. Well, if you hit that subscribe button, you'll be able to find me. And that also tells the YouTube algorithm that, you know, people like to watch the video, and maybe they'll recommend it to others again. Stay tuned if you're interested. I'm going to be doing next. I'm actually going to be going on another video for our Circle of Life is the deck, but our Patreon supporters are going to get 3 more cards. But also, if you're interested, I'm going to be doing I'm doing this in interdimensional art, this painting that I've been doing, and it's just been so powerful. And I am selling. People have been asking about prints and stuff, so I'm going to be selling prints. I'm going to do a little talk about it right after this video. If you're interested, stay tuned. If not, we'll see you again next month. Do check out your rising sign and moon. If you want the 3 bonus cards, you can find out all that in the description below. Have a great solar return, great birthday, a great new moon in your sign, and great Lion's Gate. Uber powerful energy, Leos. Don't waste it. Take advantage. See you again next time. Hi everyone, Vickieverlie here. Many of you know me as a tarot reader on YouTube. While I've been reading tarot for over 40 years, I've always been involved in various avenues of metaphysical exploration. As a lifelong musician, I've always known that the music I was writing was coming through me, and that I was connecting with something higher than myself during the writing process. It wouldn't be till years later that I could put a name to it: channeling. I realize now that I've been channeling music and receiving channeled messages in the readings all along. Although I have written lyrics, I never really seriously applied the process to writing until 2012, when I wrote my first metaphysical novella, Starseed, A Pleiadian Tale of Love. The writing of this book was so filled with synchronicities. There were things coming through based on historical facts that I had no way of knowing. By the end of the book, it was clear that I was just taking dictation as the story unfolded in my mind's eye. Several years later, in 2019, I followed up with a full-on channeled book, The Transmissions for Humanity, Book 1, and the transmissions show no sign of stopping. Around that same time, I felt called to revisit my fine art roots. I've been making art my whole life, since I could hold a crayon in my hand. But since the advent of personal computers, I was primarily a digital artist. After digging my old art supplies out of the attic, I found I was pretty rusty. But it found it so calming and meditative that I made it a regular practice. Since then, my art has evolved into what I'm calling interdimensional art or interdimensional art. Yet another form of channeling, the images and messages emerge through the art, and the results are amazing. The energetic frequencies that are coming through the arts are undeniable. While I am not the first person to engage in this type of channeling, I am indeed an avid practitioner of the art. Behind me are a few of my recent paintings that I am making available in the form of fine art prints. These high-quality giclée prints are printed on 100% archival paper using archival certified light-fast inks meant to last a lifetime. Each print includes a certificate of authenticity and a handwritten thank you note by myself. If you would like to own one of these prints for yourself, I've included a link in the video description below. Thanks for watching.